So the BUILT method is an acronym, right? BUILT stands for a blueprint. And for folks that we work with, a lot of engineering, scientific, technology companies, it just makes sense. These are analytical folks who like to have a roadmap. So you got to have a roadmap for your vision and where your firm's going, because if you don't know, how are you going to get there? I have a client that's a construction services client. He's in his 60s, and I don't think he's ever really sat down and did a 5-year financial plan. Well, we banged one out the other day, and he was like, wow, this is really game changing, because not only were we looking at a growth forecast, we were tying it to value. So that's the U, which is unlock. So if we can say, hey, this is where we want to go. How do we want to get there? What do we need to unlock, whether it's operational or some of the growth levers? How do we unlock our potential so that we can get to where we need to be? And then the I stands for integrate, right? So we have systems, we have processes, we have things we got to put together. And we can't ignore those things, because again, as we scale, it can't be all on one person. It has to be the team doing it. And the more systematized, the more we can be documenting things. We can bring others into the organization. We're not so beholden upon one person with their Post-it notes. Because what happens when either they quit or they pass away? And we've all seen that happen, unfortunately. The L stands for lead, right? Leadership, and leading with clarity, not chaos. Like I said earlier, hope is not a strategy. We need to be clear. We need to have goals. We need to know where we're headed, and we need to be able to what I like to call reverse engineering. So if we know where we're headed, we got to reverse engineer to get there, and that leads us to the T, which is for transition, one of my favorite words. And so how do we transition with control, with confidence, so that we know where we're headed? So if we take this BUILT methodology, the way we bring it to the world, the way we bring it to clients, is with what we call our BUILT leader circles. They're a small cohort of people. It's an application process.